Hi students, welcome back in English grammar class. As you know that we have already discussed one type of past tense, that was past indefinite or simple past tense. In today's lecture we are going to discuss past continuous tense. Past continuous tense, as its name shows, that it will be something related to past and something which was continue in the past, like which was in progress in the past. So we will discuss such type of action or situation in this tense. Let's have a look at it, that where we have to use this past continuous tense. We use the past continuous to describe an interrupted activity which continued for a period in the past and to talk about things happening for a continuous period in the past. Like as I have told you that in present continuous tense we discuss such type of actions which are still continue in present. So in past continuous we would discuss such type of activity which were continue in the past. Like obviously it is not continue now, but it were continue, those activities were continue in the past, which continued for a period in the past, and it was continued for a specific period in the past and to talk about things happening for a continuous period in the past. So for such type of situation, for such type of activities, whenever we are discussing it, those activities which were for some period of time they were continue in the past, so we use past continuous tense for them. Another usage of it is that to say that somebody was in the middle of doing something. Like whenever we are saying that somebody was doing something and we discussed it, that what was he doing at that time, so our answer would be related to that. Like as you can see, he was playing computer games. If we asked someone else that when you visited their house, so what was he doing, and your answer is that he was playing computer games, so it means that in the time which you spent there, so continuously the person was playing computer games. That's why you are saying that he was playing computer games. Whenever we stayed at their home, so he was playing computer games. So to say that somebody was in the middle of doing something, when you reached there, so what was he doing? He was playing computer games. So that's why we discuss such type of action, such type of situation in which somebody is in the middle of doing something and you judge that person or you judge that situation. So you would discuss it in past continuous tense, because when you saw or when you judge that type that action at that time in the past, so it was continued. Then for two things happening at the same time, we use past continuous tense for two things which are usually happening at the same time in the past. Like don't forget that situations that happen in the past, but two things are happening at the same time. As you can see, he was playing computer games while she was watching TV. So we are discussing that when she was playing computer games, so at that time what was she doing? She was watching TV. So these two type of situations, as they were happen at the same time in the past, so that's why we discussed it in past continuous tense. Then another condition would be for things you were in the middle of doing when another thing happened, like you were doing something and another action happened at that time. So we discussed it in past continuous tense. As you can see, he was watching TV when Tom arrived. So here you can see he was watching TV. What was he doing? He was watching TV. That was in progress. When what happened? When Tom arrived. So when something is was still in progress, when something was continued, when something was happening and another thing happened in the middle of this. So we discussed it in, we uses which tense for it? Past continuous tense for it. Let's have a look at the structure of these sentences. In affirmative sentences, we form the past continuous tense with the helping verb was and were plus present participle. And what is present participle? First form of verb plus ing is called present participle, or we can simply call it ing form. So it's almost the same as present continuous tense. because in present continuous tense we were also having ing form, but their helping verb were are is mr, and there in this tense, here in this tense, helping verbs are was are were. So here you can see I was going, we were going, you were going, he was going, they were going, she was going, it was going. So here you can see that we uses was with I, he, she, it and singular noun, while we use were with we, you, they and plural noun. So these are also the rules to remember, that we uses was with I, he, she, it and singular noun, while we use were with you, we, they and plural noun. Now let's discuss the interrogative structure. We form questions by using the helping verb was or were plus subject plus present participle. Whenever we are making interrogative sentences or question sentences in present continuous tense, so as you know the rule that the auxiliary verb or the helping verb would come at the start of the sentence. As you can see, was or were is in the start of the structure, then plus subject and then present participle, that is ing form. So verb first form of verb plus ing, it would be used. As you can see, was I going, were you going, was he going, was she going, was it going, were we going, were you going, were they going. Here again you can see that we have just changed the position of the helping verbs, that they came at the start of the sentence, and then we are having this question mark at the end of these sentences. Also we have the structure of negative sentences, that is we form the negative with the helping verb was and were plus not. We just add not to the helping verb was and were, and then present participle, that is first form of verb plus ing. As you can see, I was not going, you were not going, he was not going, she was not going, it was not going, we were not going, you were not going, they were not going. Simply we add not in between the helping verb and the main verb. Hope this lecture would be clear to you, and it's the simple tense which can be easily understandable. So in in past continuous tense, we discuss such type of actions which are continued for a period of time in the past, and it has a simple structure. It is having helping verb of was or were and verb first form of verb plus ing or present participle is used in it. See you in my next class with another tense.